Now let's talk about how to prevent hookah sickness. Now, many of the issues that people don't realize is that you have to stay hydrated. Nicotine and smoking is made much worse when you're dehydrated. I like to drink green tea, either iced or hot, or keep some water around and constantly be sipping on it as you're smoking throughout the day. Especially if you're going for really long sessions, you have friends over, you know, maybe you're playing some games, or you know, you're smoking at home, then you rush out, meet your friends at the lounge. You have to make sure you keep hydrated. That is super essential. Number 2, you want to make sure you eat something throughout the day. Either eat while you're smoking, eat before you smoke, or I eat and then right after I smoke. That's kind of like what I'm getting into. It's kind of like my ritual. I realize I'm doing it more and more, especially as I'm doing more and more videos. I try to make sure that I have something to eat before I do a review, or if I'm trying to get a flavor profile and I'm smoking multiple heads with multiple sessions throughout the day of one flavor that might be a little bit powerful, something maybe like Alchemist or, you know, a Tangiers. I try to make sure just, you know, either have a banana, have a little snack, because if you have an empty stomach and you're trying to smoke these long sessions, you will be destroyed. You're gonna get migraines in your head. You're gonna get like right up here in the back. You're gonna feel a little nauseous because you got nothing in your stomach, and the nicotine will wreak havoc on your system. The thing I have a problem with, which will be number 3, is pace yourself. I find myself marathon smoking. Maybe out of if I'm doing reviews for about 12 hours, trying to do different flavors, trying to write down different profiles, I realize that I'm not really pacing myself, and you kind of start chain smoking, and you're making maybe 5 or 6 heads throughout the day, you know, smoking, playing video games, and you don't realize what you're doing. You have to slow down, maybe, you know, take a break in between heads, maybe give yourself an hour, you know, go do something, you know, stop killing yourself with so much smoke. That's a problem. Number 4, I smoke in my room. This is also my studio. This is the place where I spend a lot of my time doing my videos and writing all the stuff for my reviews. Carbon monoxide can build up in this room. It's good to have maybe an AC or a fan, open a window, make sure it doesn't build up, doesn't bank down, because you will realize, even though you did eat, even though you did stay hydrated, you will start to get this headache, and you're like, why? Like, I ate, I drank. Oh, that's right, there's no airflow in here. I have to open a window before I suffocate myself. Number 5, and this is more of a personal thing. Sometimes I like to go out for a jog before, you know, I start my day, get the blood pumping, you know, get a little bit of exercise in. You don't want to exercise right before you smoke. You got your blood flowing, your blood's pumping, you know, everything's going, and then you sit down and you have, you know, nicotine introduced into your system. It's not going to be the best. Your fucking blood pressure is going to go up and down. You know, your body's trying to compensate for this carbon monoxide coming in and your nicotine intake. Maybe don't exercise before, but then again, that is a personal thing. That's something I've discovered that maybe isn't the best thing if you're going to do a hookah session. Thing that I'm actually trying to start doing, try to smoke maybe 1 bowl a day, which is impossible sometimes for me. I have long sessions. I'm trying to cut down from my 5 bowls a day, which is pretty excessive, but from what I've been talking to with different people, that's kind of the norm. It's kind of throughout your day. It's something you do, but you don't want to do it 5 days a week. It's gonna be, it's really gonna kill you. So you try to cut down, maybe limit yourself to those 3 bowls, give yourself a couple hours in between, you know, do something else, you know, break up the monotony. Now, these are just my tips to maybe curb the hookah sickness. Will they help you? I hope so. Maybe a few tips to, like, you know, maybe cut back a little bit, or you know, give yourself a little bit more discipline when smoking. I'm saying that as I'm actually smoking, so it's constantly a contradiction. But like always, I'm Dr. Noob Sauce. I hope these tips kind of help you, or maybe shed a little bit of light and give you a little bit of detail about how to cut down on the hookah sickness, or maybe eliminate certain things that you're doing to reduce it or get rid of it completely. And like always,